Zerko's report in the smooth tones of Zerko Calier. Welcome to episode 60. I want to show you the quintessential setup to maximize your resource production. This will change your game. Here is my current resource production tile array, and as you can see, it's comprehensive. We have found out by much testing that hyperbanking is better than hyper farming. Everyone buys into the hyper farming thing, totally not necessary. If you set up everything balanced and your setup is proper, you can produce a serious amount of resources. If you are currently doing hyperbanking and that's your thing, okay, but just know you do not need to create additional accounts to do so. Set up your game properly and it will give you what you need. There is a video on this. Check it out on the channel. It's a few videos back. Okay. So how do we get these numbers? Well, let's look to see what kind of numbers we get. These are my current numbers. And this hinges on several different things. One, VIP level. So important. It must be 21, and I'll explain that in a minute. VIP level bonuses. Near the top, we see our food, lumber, stone, iron, and silver production have a 37% boost. And our food consumption has a minus 32% bonus. Very important. All right. Now let's go to Baggy. He is our resource producing guy. Wrong. That's not what I meant to do. Well, come on. There we go. All right, skills. You can see I have allocated all my skill points into resource production, not resource yielding, because I do not have a yielding gear set, and I'm just busy enough. I don't really have time to yield on the global map during events. I do minimally. So I use him for building bonuses as well as resource production. So let me just scroll through here and you can see all the skill point blocks are maxed out on resource production and building, of course. And so this is where they stand right now. And click here on the third tab, bonuses, and we can see food production is 120% and a general resource production bonus of 10%. So that's pretty important. Baggy is currently at level 52. Now let's also look at our hero. We're going to click skills on the bottom left over here. And you can see I have everything allocated to building, learning speed, and resource production. Keep in mind that food production 1 provides less of a bonus than food production 2 or even food production 3. So you always want to start with the higher production level and then work backwards. This particular gear set uses the same skill point allocation for both building, knowledge, and resource production. So you don't have to have 3 different hero sets. You can conserve that, create one hero set with this skill point allocation, and manually switch out the gear. So let me do this real quick. Okay, switch this gear back to my resource producing gear, which is also the building gear. This is Bjorn's armor. Let's go back to the palace. And we can see there's just slight bit change. So the other hero set I had on, or the gear set that I had on, was for learning, and that does have a little bit further bonuses, but I lose out on some other things, so I didn't want that. But anyway, these are still very good numbers. Both of those sets do well. I typically run it on this one though. Anyway, let's get back to the point. Oh, I want to show you this. So when leveling up, no, before we get to there, right here, click Palace, Statistics, Food. Near the top it says all troop upkeep 0. Check this out. Shrine of Odin. I have currently 10 million troops. They don't consume anything. Side note, notice that they're all the same troop type. If you have multiple troop types, get rid of them. Figure out who you want your offensive shaman to be, and whatever troop type that is, focus on training only those troop types, dismiss everything else. I've dismissed 6 or 7 million troops. It's no big deal, train them again. Only focus on this. So anyway, so there's 10 million troops. They don't consume any food. And this is a bonus. We'll click on bonus here. We're going to go to resources and we'll scroll down to troop upkeep. And you want 7-day great economy 50%. It's 20,000 gold per week. It's the best gold I spend. Our clan makes, we pass so many checkpoints and earn so much gold in our events that 20,000 gold is chump change. Do it. But for this to work, you have to be level 21. If you are level 20 and you pull this off, your troops will still be consuming food. So get up to 21 minimum. Now, when leveling up Baggy or any of your shamans, or really your hero for that matter, add this, and let's say you want to spend gold, and we've always said this is really expensive. Well, this is how I got to level 52 so easy. So click and hold that button instead of just once, so then you can choose how many you want. Look at this. I'm buying a book of mysteries, 2.5 million experience points, but at the bottom right it says I get 8.8 million. That's almost 4 times the amount. Okay, it's closer to 3 times, but whatever. Anyway, that's fantastic. So if I were to use all my gold right now, I could get 12,500 points, 12.5 million points, but actually I will get 44 million experience points. And that is due to my VIP level, which gives me 9%. You can see that here, VIP levels, and scroll down, and it's about 8 or 9 from the bottom. Shaman's experience of 9%. Then we go to here, and we make sure we have Shaman's boost, 25% bonus, activated. And then we click on Hall of Mysteries. Oops. And this is giving me 225%. So that's a total of 259% bonus. And that's how I'm getting 3 times the experience value. So I run the shaman, the 25% shaman boost and the 25% hero boost daily, because it really just helps level up faster. Anyway, so this is currently level 25, so get your Hall of Mysteries leveled up as much as you possibly can. Now, last but not least, in this array you get 25 tiles for your resource production. You only need 3 farms. We've all bought into the idea you need a lot of farms. No, you don't. Only need 3. Then make the other resources evenly, and you're good to go. For my particular clan, we go through an awful amount of stone. It is ridiculous, so I always allocate the 1 extra tile to stone, just to give a little bit more boost there. Alright, so that's it. And let me know if you have any questions. Hope that helps.